Hi guys, welcome back to another Overthrow Disc Golf video. You might have noticed that I've been kind of working through the throw. I'm going to go lead arm, we're gonna have a video on the trail arm coming up, and then we're gonna deep dive into footwork. Before we go into the next segment of kind of the walkthrough of the throw, I wanted to answer some of your questions, some very good questions on the lead arm, particularly regarding the two previous videos on grip and extension. So let's do that. First question, Josh, when I do the little grip drill that you showed, which is here and then out, and I'm not gonna do it here because I'm inside, and I told you guys not to do that because, well, I've experienced it. But when I go out like this, the disc still comes out of my hand. Is that an issue? Well, the point of the drill is for you to feel the disc redirecting around your grip, right? So when we come out of the pocket like this, if I go kind of linear to you, as I move the disc forward, as my arm starts to unfurl, I've got this direction that the disc is going here, right? So now the back side of the disc is swinging out and it's trying to go over here to the left. In order to keep from early releasing this disc out to the left, our grip needs to be strong enough to redirect the back side of the disc forward. This is the pivot, right? So if you're doing the drill and you do this and it comes out this direction every time because you're opening up your hand, you're not learning to redirect the disc forward. So that's an issue, right? It does not need to grip lock behind you. That would be too much grip pressure for the speed that you're using, right? So if you hit here and it goes behind you, you need to soften your grip for that speed at the hit. We don't need it to redirect behind us, although it is a pretty cool shot to have, just in case, I don't know, you're some crazy patent pending and you gotta, this is all you got. So yes, it's an issue if you cannot redirect the disc back to straight. That's not something that you do. Second thing, does the wrist need to stay curled at the hit or does it straighten out? So lots of varying answers you're gonna get on this. The point is you're not snapping your wrist forward, all right? As we go through that redirect, your wrist will probably come forward a little bit, right? But what we're not trying to do is go whoosh, like that. That's trying to help the disc, which actually isn't really helpful at all because it's not redirecting via your grip. You're just forcing it forward. And so you're losing out of all the benefit of the redirect / pivot. Next thing, Josh, I don't see pros finish with their arms straight like this. Surely they follow through. Yes, they follow through. Very important point. When you're practicing this drill, the drill is done from here to here at very slow speeds because I don't want you stopping all your energy and then it jolting up your arm, right? So we do this at slow speeds so we can get the redirect concept down, the pivot concept down. And then when we go to a full swing, our arm follows through. That's our body naturally dissipating the energy. Super important if you do it with any amount of speed that you follow through. Next question. Josh, what disc are you holding? I'm glad you asked. It's a very limited run moonshine longbowman, and you guessed it, you can get it on our store if you want. I really don't know who asked that question. And the big one. All right, probably the most asked question out there was, okay, so what starts this movement that you're showing with the lead arm? Is it the arms? Do the hips start it? Do the shoulders start it? How do you get, you're not showing lag. How do you show lag? The answer is the arm starts it, right? Now, some of these weren't even questions. They were just snide comments of, oh, we're back to arming it again. No, you just misunderstand. It's okay. I'm going to explain it, and then you'll get it, hopefully. So on the backhand, there is not lag like there is on the forehand side because our arm's here, right? So if I start back here in my backswing, and then I send my hips forward and I send my shoulders forward and I leave my arm totally loose and back here, all I've done is collapse the pocket. And from here, you have this big wide arc around. That's all you've got. You will never get into the pocket if you send your arm last. The hand passes in front of the body, and the body works in unison to get the hand forward. You don't really have to think about it, right? So if we get into our backswing here, and then you keep your hand on this part of the disc, right? And you slowly move the disc directly forward. I did that slow so you could do it with me, right? So you slowly move the disc directly forward. Did my shoulders rotate forward? Yes, they did. Did my hips rotate forward? Yes, they did. But did I try to rotate them forward? No. It's simply my hands moved forward and they brought the body along to accomplish that goal, right? Imagine taking a trash bag and tossing it up into a dumpster, right? You don't go body first and then hands. You just give it a little swing and then you go boom, and your hands work in unison with your body. Look, I got shoulder rotation open, I got hips rotating open, right? But the goal was to move the trash bag, right? So on the backhand side, we cannot throw everything else forward first and have that pull. It will pull, but it will pull your disc behind your back shoulder, or you'll be here, and now you've got this huge wide arc instead of here, where you're tight here, and now you've got this little arc, much faster to get through this way, much less energy than going all the way around. And that's where you feel like you're arming the disc, is when you have it just stuck on your trail side here, and now you've got to drag it all the way around instead of letting it just pass through. Wanted to take a video and clarify that for you guys because there were some good comments, good questions, some not so good ones, but mostly good ones. So I wanted to give that information and frame that up for you guys before we start moving into other aspects of the throw. So keep practicing, stay diligent on that, and then we'll start working in the off arm next time we get back into this series. If you would like one-on-one coaching, check out our Patreon in the link in the description below. And I will see some of you guys on there, and gals perhaps. Peace out, friends.